The prairie was quiet that evening, the wind carrying the scent of rain across the wide open plains. John Carter, a widowed rancher, sat on the porch of his worn farmhouse, staring at the horizon with tired eyes. His daughter, Lily, played with a rag doll at his feet, her laughter a soft reminder of the wife he had buried 3 winters ago. Life had been nothing but work and silence since then, with only the sound of cattle and the creak of lonely nights filling his world. That's when he saw her. A woman was walking up the dusty road, her dress torn at the hem, her hair tangled, and her face pale from exhaustion. She carried nothing but a small bundle of clothes and a worn Bible clutched tightly to her chest. Her steps wavered as if she hadn't eaten in days, yet her eyes, though weary, held a quiet fire. John stood, cautious yet compelled. Strangers were rare this far out, and most came with trouble. But before he could say a word, Lily looked up, her doll slipping from her hands. She sniffed the air, tilted her head, and whispered in a voice that pierced the silence. "Papa. She smells like Mama." John froze. His chest tightened. Lily had never spoken of her mother that way before, never compared anyone to the woman she had lost. But the little girl ran forward, her tiny arms reaching for the stranger as if pulled by something unseen. The woman stumbled to her knees, catching Lily against her, tears welling in her eyes as she clutched the child like she had known her forever. John's jaw clenched. He should have pulled Lily away, should have questioned this woman about who she was and why she was wandering the countryside alone. But something in the way Lily buried her face in the woman's dress, breathing deeply, as though comforted by the scent of home, something in that broke him. He could not bring himself to let her go. Her name was Anna. She had fled a cruel stepfamily back east, leaving behind nothing but pain and empty promises. The bundle she carried was all she owned. She confessed that she had nowhere to go, no kin to claim her, and no man who would offer shelter without asking for more than she could give. John listened quietly as the rain began to fall, drumming softly against the roof. Lily had curled up in Anna's lap, fast asleep, her small fingers tangled in the woman's skirt as if afraid she might vanish. "I'll be gone by morning," Anna whispered, her voice trembling. "I don't mean to trouble you." But John shook his head slowly. He looked at the child sleeping against her, then at the woman whose presence had filled his empty home with a warmth he hadn't felt in years. "You're not going anywhere," he said firmly. Days turned into weeks. Anna worked beside John, mending clothes, cooking meals, and bringing laughter back into Lily's eyes. She sang softly at night, lullabies that Lily clung to, and John often found himself standing in the doorway just to listen. For the first time since his wife's death, he felt the ache of loneliness lift. But rumors spread quickly in small towns. Neighbors whispered about the widow's ranch and the strange woman living there. Some claimed Anna was a runaway, others said she was nothing but trouble. John didn't care. He had seen the truth in her tired eyes, in the way she protected Lily as fiercely as a mother. One evening, as the sun bled gold across the prairie, John found Anna sitting by the fence, tears streaking her face. "I don't belong here," she said softly. "They'll never accept me." John stepped closer, his hand brushing hers. "Anna, I lost my wife to the fever. I thought I'd never feel whole again. But Lily needs you, and if I'm honest," his voice cracked, "so do I." At that moment, Lily came running, her curls bouncing, her little arms reaching for Anna. She pressed her face into Anna's dress and whispered again, as she had that first day. "She smells like Mama." John's heart gave way. He bent down, gathered them both close, and let the tears he had carried for years finally fall. The prairie was still, but inside that small family, something new was blooming. Love that healed old wounds, love that asked for nothing in return but the courage to hold on. And so, the lonely rancher could not let her go.